Alabama, it's Mac Jones.
There was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
This defense for the Browns, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson, 12 carries for an even 100 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game, and even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them, make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Checks this one down to Robinson. He's got space past the 25.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And now timeout is whistled as it appears. Shaken up on the play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Stroud to throw it.
This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
That's complete right around the 8.
And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here goes Stroud again.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback. This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
In motion left goes Myers. Right back to Achane on second down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Throwing Jones. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Kentavious Street
Drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on third down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns set and ready to go on offense.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Stroud looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Stroud and company going for it.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Down to about the 32. We look at this Browns defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season. But if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Now Jones. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Chicago. Davante Adams With career touchdown number 91, he joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Rodgers on the return.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I think we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now Stroud. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And he's able to get it out of there. Ooh, the juke. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Stroud now on 1st and 10. This one left side caught by Collins. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5. And Stroud now to throw.
Flush to his right. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Collins. But he's down inside the 5
action. Here's Stroud.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This is caught. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Browns have retaken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now Jones on 1st and 10.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete here to Kmet.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
In motion right. That's Hardman. They'll run. Achane.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight. You just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Carlson is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. And they're going to speed things up here.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 26. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Stroud to throw it.
And that'll be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up the touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the 31, Jones, incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Good defensive call right there, because they had so much shadowing along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Jones now. A final shot before break. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
So, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And quickly they get to the line.
On first down, here's Stroud.
Looking deep downfield. And this is caught. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured bear on the field. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And it's caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Here we go.
Play action. Stroud now.
He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From a yard out.
And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
That'll give them 8 that time. And it'll leave them with third and a full yard to go. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
In motion left, Hardman. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago.
Devon Achane. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are back within a score.
They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because Your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek.
There he goes, left side.
He's still on his feet.
Touchdown.
Nico Collins.
66 yards.
And the Browns are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Again, it's Achane.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Well, 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it. Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The kick by Carlson is good, and that lead is back down to 9 now. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Stroud. That's out wide here for Robinson.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he loses the football a second time. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Stroud looking to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Toss play to Robinson. Shoves him aside, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
80 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Check it.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Bijan Robinson.
A 23-yard run.
And the Browns are closing in up.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Now Jones.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. The ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on fourth down, a change of possession anyway. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Now Stroud.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Garrett Wilson
With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
And the Browns are an extra point away from going up by 30. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, he hits Adams, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Throw caught by Raymond.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Jones throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Bears! Davante Adams with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Bears 29.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
Come on.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Robinson up the middle.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
York able to send this one through. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense.
They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield. Touchdown! Davante Adams, 61 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not